7 o'clock. Hello.
Aloha, everyone.
How are you?
So, I'm doing great. How are you tonight?
Good. I'm good. It's really cold here, so it's like buckle down and get cabin fever for about a week because I am not even interested in going outside at all. It sucks.
Yikes.
Hate it.
So,
But
it's
that's
about
okay.
to go into rainy season here. So, whole
Mm.
different story. Um, so tonight, free leads with a side of cake.
Where's the cake? I'm ready. I love cake. Love it. It's my
I guess,
favorite.
man, I should have brought a cake with me. Oh well.
That's
Maybe
okay.
one day I'll get more creative.
I got Reese's. I got Reese's. It's okay.
That works. I have melted chocolate because it's hot here. My stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's green, so green screen chocolate. Anyway, what am I doing to talk to people these days? Well, I saw someone mention, oh, send people like a DM on their birthday to get back in touch with them. I'm like,
Which is nothing
okay,
new. We've kind of always done that, right? Like, happy birthday, it's been a thing. So, but this is
yeah,
different.
but what if you could be sending them a present too? What do you have in your bag of tricks that you can DM to somebody that they would appreciate for their birthday? Whether it's a free book, or in my case, I've been sending people a GPT that helps them set goals for the year. And the nice part about that is whenever I send it to them, it's the new year for them. So it doesn't have to be, oh, it's January. No, it's the beginning of their next year of life. So they can review their goals, look at their goals, and it's just something that I can give them for free. And it's something we've talked about in the past too, using custom GPTs as lead magnets. Because every time you ask this custom GPT a question, it says, oh, if you'd like to work with Heather to learn more about this topic, here's her website. So, can you do it on your own? You absolutely can do custom GPT on your own. But what if you don't have a paid account for ChatGPT? Well, or what if you cancel your GPT account? Well, then that GPT goes away. So you can either get at GPT and keep it, which I don't know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Or you could have me help you with it, which is what we do here. We help you with all things AI. So I've gotten so many people in my DMs thanking me, actually writing back to me And it's a game changer because it's not just happy birthday. You're not just another person wishing them happy birthday on their timeline that there's 300 people that they have to scroll through. Having that personal DM come through, and you know what? At some point, I'm going to raise the game. And if I have their phone number, guess what? They're getting a text message from me too. So this way, every day somebody else has a birthday. And who do they remember? They remember the people who send them cards. They remember the more individualized. And we always talked about even sending them a birthday meme. So it's not just the text, it's a picture that shows up on their timeline. So they're more apt to see it comes from you. And you absolutely should be doing that as well because you want to be visible on their timeline. You want to be visible in their inbox. And also then bring them into your Facebook group where you're even more visible.
Yeah, I mean, they have like a happy birthday automizer or whatever, but I didn't really like it too much. It wasn't personable enough in my opinion, just because it would get a little wonky sometimes. I don't know. When it comes to something like that, I prefer to, even if I just like, because your Facebook literally will tell you who everybody that's got a birthday that you're friends with that day. Like, and it will fill it in for you if you just want to say happy birthday. But so you have the space, all you got to do is delete what they wrote and put whatever you want. But now that would go onto their timeline. But you could then just take that list of people and click into their messages and send them a message that way. It's really easy enough to find the people anyway, in my opinion.
And that's what I've been doing. I've been sitting there because it's super easy on your phone. You go to friends and then your friends, and then you click on who has a birthday today, and then you click through it to send it. And this is a funny story. So I've been playing around with the different models. So I was using ChatGPT, but I'm like, oh, let me see if Claude makes something a little bit more personal. So I did. I used Claude and then it put in a space, tell a funny story, call them by their nickname. And I'm like, geez, it's been 20 years. I don't remember a nickname or a funny story. Maybe I don't want this to be so personal.
Right. No, it's hard sometimes. Like, oh, personable is not always the easiest. So I'm doing like this 5-day challenge thing right now to try to like just change habits, you know. And so they're having a competition, like whoever does the most interacting in the Facebook group for the 5 days wins like whatever, like a 1-year free subscription to the app or a free book or whatever it is that they have. And so I was like, oh, I got this under control. And I'm just trying to like type out, oh yeah, I'm reading everybody's list and I'm trying to be and I got about 20 people in and I was like, yeah, emoji. I was like, God. It was hard. And so I made 192 comments in one day and I still didn't win. So I was like, yeah, these people are a lot more excited about this.
If you had set up the Engager app that we have, that would have been all you would have had to do is sit there and click, and it would have filled out. It reads the post and then makes a comment. And granted, it does like the post, which isn't the best thing for it to do. And then, oh my gosh, if it's a Gen X's post, you've just insulted them with your thumbs up. No, that's Gen Z. Funny. Gen X doesn't care. Gen Z doesn't like the thumbs up.
Yeah, that's okay though.
So
listen. So I'm going to do that. I'm setting it up tonight. I'm going to do it. Oh, I just wanted to say we got a few people watching, and so I just wanted to say hi.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have who is this? I'm so sorry. I can see Joshua Jennings, Britt Bowman. Is that right? Bowman? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Brian.
Britt. Brian's
Yep.
from
We have
Hawaii.
Brian.
Britt's from Kansas City. Josh is
Oh,
a
nice.
longtime follower, and that's his Facebook name, Jennings.
And then we have Les. I cannot. My eyes are not focusing, but it says Les something ski. I can't read the middle. And James Whitfield. So
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
James.
So, hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We're super excited to have you here. I love it when we get people on watching. It's always a lot of fun. Guys have any questions? We'd love it if you would interact with us, just because it makes it more fun. And we're still looking for people. If you have a unique business, if you want to come on and tell us about it, we would love to hear about it too. So just kind of keep that in mind. Right, Heather?
Yeah, especially if you've started using AI in your business, we'd really love to interview you about that and find out what you've done, and also maybe do a on-air analysis of what other tools you could be using to make your life easier with AI. Like this week, it's a twofer. So we're doing free leads with birthdays that you should absolutely be sending a birthday message and a digital present to people so you stand out and people remember you. And on Friday, we are making digital vision board. So we're building on the class that I did on the 29th, which was all about creating your goals for 2025. And I upped the game. So now the bot is pre-programmed. Anyone can use it to set their goals. You don't have to put a PDF in there. But believe me, if you use the PDF guide, it'll be a little bit easier for you to go through it. But then after we've got your goals in there, we're going to use some different programs to visualize those goals and have AI, instead of going through a year's worth of magazines, have AI come up with those pictures, and we're going to put them on a digital card that you can use as your screen background on your phone or on your computer to remind you of what you're working so hard for and why you're sitting in front of that computer for 12 hours a day.
Yes, girl. And you know what? That's funny because that's what I've been working on for the past couple days. I have all of these goals and all of these like affirmations and all the stuff that I've been working on for the past couple days. And if you know me, you know this is not me, but I'm doing this. And so I was waiting because I was supposed to already do my affirmation board, but I was going to wait so I could do it with you so I could make it better than everybody's. It would be the best.
And that's the other amazing thing with ChatGPT. Colleen scribbled everything in a notebook. So what she can do is take a picture of her notes. ChatGPT understands your handwriting, even if it's chicken scratch. And then you can have a conversation with it and go, what should my based on what you know about me, what should my most important affirmation be? What should be my priority goal? What steps should I be taking to achieve those goals? So use it as your personal guide to whatever you're doing and make the most of your notes from meetings, from workshops you're in.
I can't help it. I'm a pen and paper girl and I hate writing, but when it comes to like in the moment, it's the only way it's going to get written down. So But I really, and not to change the subject, but I really wanted to hear more about this birthday thing. How does this work? What do you think? Like, were you done talking about it? Because I'm just curious. I'm sorry.
No, well, it's really simple because you go to that day's birthdays
Mm-hmm.
and you send everyone a DM a little more than just happy birthday. I have ChatGPT write a longer message, but I also have it incorporate what this link is that I'm sending them, which is a link to the goal setting GPT. And that, hey, it's your birthday, and here's a chance to use some technology. I'm not selling them anything, I'm giving them a gift. And if you talk to a lot of people who have been in sales for a long time, birthday cards are something that goes a long way. Britt, who I've known for a while, she was my real estate agent. She still sends me cards in the mail.
Yep.
My property and casualty insurance agent, which he probably sealed the deal with me that I'd never leave him. When my dog passed away in Kansas City, he sent me a condolence card. That little
Girl.
touch, you'd be absolutely surprised at what that little touch can do. And honestly, what I'm doing, I should take it one step further. So instead of just DMing them with the birthday gift and the longer DM, I should be looking at their profile for the last month or so and say something about their life. Oh, I really enjoyed watching your adventures, snowshoeing with your family during that storm last month. Or, oh, I enjoyed seeing your vacation pictures, blah, blah, blah. Something that's personal and shows that you care.
Right.
But that's what you should be
So
doing.
so what you do is you build a click funnel. Yes, no. Do you build a click? Is that what you do? Is it a funnel to?
No, I don't even do a funnel.
I don't even know.
Because I don't want to be salesy on their birthday. I just send them the link that they don't have to put their email in. They don't have to do anything. Because this is all about opening up a conversation and giving absolutely freely. And in the Chat GPT, it does say, hey, it has my name and my business in there. It's programmed to say after the third question, hey, if you want to work with me, here's my email. But it's not quite working. So I have to make it a little more aggressive and say, hey, if you want to work with me, here's my contact. It usually works better if you say after every message, do this. But then it's like, okay, I send it to cousin Mike, who's not an ideal client of mine, but he's like, oh, this is super cool. Then he sends it to his friends at work or whatever, where he suggests it to his boss because it's like, oh, we're having trouble doing SMART goals. So, and then the more people that use your custom GPT, it gets higher in the ranks. So once you have like 100 plus people using it, it starts to show up on the front page of Chat GPT and custom GPTs. So now so givers absolutely gain because the more people that use it, it's going to push your custom GPT up. And just like SEO, now you're trending at the top of ChatGPT instead of the top of Google.
This is true because people do ask ChatGPT instead of Google these days. I know I use it a lot more than I use Google anymore. It's weird. Actually, that's weird. I didn't even think about that, Heather. That's a whole
Because a
different
lot of
take on it.
people use these custom GPTs now instead of just asking GPT something. They go to the custom GPT and ask, because that way they know the information has been curated a little bit. Because I like this GPT, it's curated with a PDF about how to set goals. So in there, it draws from that information first before it hallucinates with other things. So if over the years you've collected different information about, I don't know, for you always love to talk about dental hygiene. So you take a bunch of the information that you've collected over the years in PDFs, or you copy it from your favorite blog site and put it into a PDF, and you train that Chat GPT on that information, then you know it's drawing from that. It's like a small language model at that point. And I mean, you could go even further and build a chat bot and send that out. But then your GPT isn't trending on ChatGPT and you're not getting that SEO value. But yeah, there's just so many things that you can do with either custom GPTs or chat bots. So all things that
Britt
we
said
can help
that
you set up.
I'm sorry. Britt said that he does real estate and he would love, like, he would be very interested in doing that birthday thing. So I think that's really cool. I think it would be great for real estate because, like Heather said, my real estate agent sends me a calendar for my refrigerator every year with her beautiful picture on it. And I love it. I look forward to it. I use that calendar all the time. So, and when I was like younger, my insurance agent called me on my birthday every day, believe it or every year. And that meant he was the first one every year to call me, and I got a card for him. And I actually almost didn't want to move out of state because I couldn't take him with me. I loved him that much. He was amazing, but you know, you grow up. But yeah,
and I mean,
real estate's
it's
a
the
great
same thing with Brit. When I know, when someone tells me, because I do still know a lot of military, when I know someone's moving to Kansas City and living and leaving Hawaii, I always tell them to give her a call and be like, hey, I know this real estate agent. She can hook you up. She really helped me out. And especially like for military, a lot of times they're doing half of the buying and the selling when they're out of state. Because that's what happened to me. I had to leave, go to Hawaii. The house wasn't sold. So she had to take care of me half a world away.
Yep. So you have to work with people you trust, and it's hard to find that. And so once you do get somebody that trusts you, they're keeping you.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's like that in every business too. Like I know we have so many different people in this. I know we have a lot of insurance agents, but we have a lot of different people. I've been trying to kind of do some Facebook snooping and just kind of looking at people's profiles and seeing like what y'all do. And there is a lot of different professions, and I find it very interesting what people do for a living. And I just never realized there were so many things like. And I love it. So I would love to hear what y'all do. Tell me what you do. I want to know because life is too short to stay in my little box. And I want to learn more about what everybody does. And I feel like we could get to know each other better just as people. And we want to help each other. And I think that that's the way it should be. I think we should all like try to work together and help each other. So if I see Britt post something on Facebook, I should like it, love it, don't like it. your thumbs don't work. Just love it. And if I'm so inclined, make a comment on it. Like, I feel like everybody needs to work together, and there's just not enough of that going around. Everybody seems to be in competition these days, and it doesn't have to be that way. So that was just my little spiel. Sorry.
Well, then you
Just
would make an excellent BNI member, because that's one of their core values, that givers gain. And we should be looking for win-win situations. So I mean, not all the business comes out of this group. I still network with other people. I talk to a lot of people who build websites. And I'm like, because I know if they don't have chatbots as part of what they do, me offering it to them, they can command a higher price for their websites, and they don't have to do the extra work. They outsource it to me, and now they're getting paid more. They're basically getting affiliate fee. So, and they're just so excited to have an extra value proposition that they don't have to do work for, and they make more money. And that's how it should be with partnerships like that.
mm-hmm. For sure. I mean, there's just so many people that I've met throughout my life. And I literally the other day had somebody call me. This was hilarious. Somebody called me, got my phone number off of Google. They were like, "Oh, I just Googled insurance agents in this area and you were the one that popped up." And I'm like, "Really?" Like, I didn't think that thing worked, but okay. I was really shocked. So I'm going to really put some time into my Google. Anyway, I did. I mean, I have it there, but so he was asking me about PNC, and I don't do PNC, but I have a guy that I've known for years, haven't talked to him in a couple of years actually, but anytime I get somebody that needs PNC, I send them his way because he's not that far from me, and it's closer to Nashville. And I mean, but he's great at what he does. I know he's honest. And so what that did was that got me with the guy that called me for the insurance. He's a real estate guy, or what do you call a mortgage lender. And so it's just like a big circle. So he's like, "Well, if I ever need anybody that needs health insurance, I'll make sure to send them your way." Perfect. Like, and so if you need a mortgage lender in Nashville, I got somebody for you. Why
Yeah.
not,
It always works to be nice. It takes a lot less effort to be nice. And it helps with your cortisol levels as well.
This is true.
Oh, and we've got Justin and Ariana who joined us. Hey, guys.
I'm sorry, Britt, you're freezing too. I feel you. Where are you at? I don't even know where Britt's at, but I know that
She's in Kansas City, so she's in the middle of the snow as well.
She is. I was actually I was raised up in Missouri, so not far from Kansas City. So I know exactly where you're at. And Miss her too.
Yep. So I feel like there's been a lot of lag on this call. The website is pinned to the comments. Just get into the DMs with us. We answer. And we'd love to talk to you more. Maybe set up your own custom GPT to send out as a lead magnet with your personal thought leadership attached to it and your business name. So let us know. And I think next week there's going to be a little bit of a time difference. We might start a little early because I've got a bunch of things going on, or we might skip next week. I don't know.
Selena's going to be here next week.
Who?
I'm sorry. My daughter. She'll be visiting from the Virgin Islands. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Yay. So, who knows? We might take a break next week. Just watch, and we'll post it if there's going to be a midwinter's break already after our last break for Christmas.
Well, So you know what? Maybe we'll do something. We can like, I don't know, something. But I was thinking if anybody has any questions or needs anything, just make sure you reach out. Don't hesitate. Hit me up on Facebook if you're not already friends with me and or Heather. Hashtag live if you guys are watching live right now. We want you to do that every single time we jump on a live, just so we know when you're here. Hashtag replay. If you catch us on a replay, please. And tell us if we are providing you value with a hashtag value or a hashtag that was great or whatever you want to say. I don't even care. Just let us know.
Or like Michelle did with all of the hearts. We appreciate that too, Michelle.
Yeah. Thank you.
So StreamYard is pretty restrictive, so we don't see much unless we like peek over at our phones. So it doesn't play with Facebook as well as it did.
It used to, not anymore. Oh, well. Yeah. But y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Heather. It was good to see you.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Bye. That song.
Tech. It's coming.
That song.
Lights are shining everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the air. Hearts are beating, feel the vibe. Get on up, it's time to jive. I'm so excited.